Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who will will, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Shamarnia, and I'm just here with a quick lesson. And I just want to expound upon the fact that, because you have like people in not even just Christianity, just you ask the average person about free will, they'll actually sit here and believe that they have free will. But us brothers and sisters in the truth, that we know that there's no such thing as free will, and there's multiple examples in the scriptures proving that there's no such thing as free will. But nevertheless, I just want to get to the point. First precept I want to bring out is Ecclesiasticus 33, and I'm gonna start at 13. And it reads, "As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at its pleasure, so man is in him, the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best." And this is talking about how Yahweh decide who is the wicked, who is righteous. He made it that way from the beginning to serve a purpose. He formed every single one of us the way that he wanted it to be made. Next precept I'm gonna bring out is Proverbs 16 and 1, and it reads, "The preparations of the heart in the man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai." So meaning that we know that your heart is your mind, the thoughts. So this means that we don't even choose our thoughts nor the words that we speak. And so again, to prove that everything is preordained, if you go to Proverbs 20 and 24, "Man's goings are of the ways of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?" And this proves as well that the man's goings is of Yahweh. He decides everything. Everything is preordained. Next precept I'm going to bring out, Proverbs 21 and 1. "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water he turneth, whether so he will." So again, who's ever, what this scripture is going to, whoever is the ruler of the earth, first off, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he set up that person to rule, and whatever decisions the ruler makes, Yahweh put it in his mind to make. You see? Next precept I'm gonna bring out is Ezekiel 14, verse 9. And it reads, "And if the prophet be deceived when he hath spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people, Israel." So even, again, when I was said in the beginning, it clearly tells you in this verse, clear as day, that even false prophets are created by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because that's the lot that he wants you to play in. Next precept I'm going to bring out is Romans 9. I'm going to start at 10. And it reads, "Not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elders shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Most High forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. And it's again, it's not your own will, but of Yahweh's doing, Yahweh's will. Verse 17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all earth. You see, again, even Pharaoh, it didn't have a choice, and say the matter. Didn't he say that? And when you read the story in Exodus, Yahweh Shem Yahshua said that I will harden Pharaoh's heart. You see, continuing on, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, in whom he will harden. Again, as I just said, Yahweh Shem Yahshua said, I will harden Pharaoh's heart. Thou wilt say then unto me, why do he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? So, and again, basically what this is saying, a carnal man will ask, why would the Most High punish me if he's the one that made me? But again, we know that a basic nigga ain't gonna understand what the scripture says. My thoughts are not your thoughts. So you ask somebody that's in the truth that they're going to ask that redundant, stupid question, not knowing what the forces of Yahweh Shem Yahshua has. And then another thing, the one of the characteristics of Yahweh is omnipotent, all powerful, meaning he has power over all his creation. But again, unlearned Jake or unlearned person, and even in that matter, they're not going to understand that. Continuing on, nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Has not the potter power over the clay, or the same lump to make one vessel unto an honor and another unto dishonor? Meaning that the Most High made the vessels of honor and the vessels of dishonor, which we can go into that at another lesson. Verse 22, what if the Most High willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? So you if you were made to be destroyed, that's the lot that you have to sit in. Continuing on, and that he might made known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. So there again, there are people made to do the works, to be set up to be judged, and there are people who are made to be glorified with, again, a predestination. Again, and I'm gonna bring that precept out to prove it. Ephesians 1. I just started for. Started for. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundations of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestined unto us to the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai Hamashiach to himself, according to good pleasure of his. Again, there's no such thing as free will. Everything is predestined, which Ephesians 1:4-5 just explain. Next precept I'm gonna bring out is Psalms 103:20, and it reads, "Bless the Lord, ye his angels that excel in his strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto his word." And again, that verse alone also debunks that whole fallen angels coming down and sleeping with women, because again, you have it in Ecclesiasticus. They say that. Matter of fact, I just want to get that to bring that out as well. Might as well. Sirach 39. I'm gonna start at 31. Let's start at 28. And it reads, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire, hell, and famine, and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word." So those four scriptures alone prove that whole fallen angel and sleeping with woman bullshit, it's false, because it just told you that even the angels don't even disobey or have go against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They don't even have free will. Nobody has free will except for Yahweh, because he's the creator of all things. Everything is predestined. So with that, I just want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakodash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who will. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until the next, Shalom.